Hey, it's Crystafer. Welcome to Crystafer's Friends and Family Group here on Facebook. It's a private group, so if you have any questions, feel free to post them, or you can send me a private message if there's something that you would like to know about my transition that I've been going through for the past 3.5 years. Some of you are new to the group, so I'd like to welcome you, and don't be shy. But basically, it's just people that just wanted to come along the journey with me during my transition. And it's amazing that it's been I guess almost 4 years now since I first started taking testosterone. And then May 7th of this year, I had top surgery done, which was a double mastectomy with free nipple grafts. And so they were able to give me more of a masculine shape of my chest, and it went pretty well. I'm very satisfied with it. I still got a lot of scarring from it, but it's getting better. It's healing slowly. I don't know if it'll go away completely, but I'm pretty happy with the results, and I feel a lot more comfortable in my skin. Definitely more comfortable in my skin. So that has been a really good thing. We went to the beach this summer. It was me, Sarah, and the kids, Jake and Destiny, just for the day. We just drove down to Rockport, Texas, and chilled out on the beach there. It was really nice, and we had a nice time, and I decided to be brave, and I actually went topless for the first time in my life in public and felt good about it. So, it was a little weird when Sarah and Destiny and Jake came back out of the water, but I just put my shirt back on, but they're cool. And Destiny wants to be a nurse, so she was like, "Can I just see your scars?" I was like, "Okay." So I showed my scars. I mean, she's old enough. She's almost 18. So it's been a pretty good summer, and a lot of great things have been happening. So far on my list of the transition, I have started taking testosterone. I have changed my name and my gender marker legally. And I had, before I even started transition many years ago, not many years ago, but probably about 6 years ago, I've had a partial hysterectomy. And I had my top surgery done this year. And the big blessing with that has been that with the way that the insurance is set up now, I am on disability for several different things. I have, chronic pain, which I won't get into that now. But with the disability, on Medicare, and so Medicare now covers surgery for transgender people. So instead of paying $8,000 or $9,000 for my top surgery, I only had to pay a copay of $305. Oh, awesome. So that was pretty cool. And then plus, of course, my visits to the specialist. Some of those visits actually were covered, paid for through my Medicare. And then, there were just two payments outside of the Medicare that I did have to pay a copay for. So I'm not complaining at all. I'm just, I guess, the timing just worked out for me. It's perfect timing. And so things are just moving along. Things are starting to get more normal, which is pretty cool. We've gone to some straight bars, but we still seem to like the gay bars better. So, and we don't go out a whole lot anymore. I just don't feel like it as much as I used to. So, we've been trying to find different things to do as a family, and just Sarah and I as well. So, so things are good. Still going to therapy every week to still work with my depression and anxiety. And if you, that's the thing. That's something that I really want to try to tap into with the community, because there have been so many deaths this past year. There's been a couple of suicides, and so many people that I know suffer from depression, and a lot of people don't really understand it. And so I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to figure out a way to let the community, the LGBT community, express themselves more in a positive way, so that we can handle things that we have to go through, because it's no picnic. It definitely is no picnic. And I know that there are a lot of people that don't even have the support group like I have, because I have an amazing support system between my girlfriend and her children and my friends that have stayed in my life. I did lose a couple of friends this past year or so they're lost. But we need to talk more about depression, because I could go and have every single surgery in a book to make myself look and feel the way I want to, but then there's still the inside of me that needs to be worked on, and that's the part that I've hid from people for so many years. People did not see my depression because I'm really good at hiding it. But life is good though, and God is great, and I'm happy, but I still got a lot of work to do. So that's what I'm going to keep doing, is working on myself and doing the best I can for my family that I love so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them. It's a private group. If it's something you're a little shy about, understandable, you can message me privately. That'll be fine as well. And I'll be happy to answer any questions as best as I can. But more than anything, I just appreciate your friendship, and for those who wanted to stay involved in my life and stay as an active part of my life, whether it's via Facebook or out in public or over the phone. I just want you to know that if you're in this group, you're in this group for a reason, and that's because I consider you a friend and somebody that I want to keep around in my life, because it's good for me and hopefully good for you too. So that's it that I have today, for the most part. There are a couple of things. If you have Amazon Prime, there's a great program called Transparent. I'm sure you saw that show win a whole bunch of Emmys recently, or whatever it is they win. Is it Emmys? I think it's Emmys. Also, it hasn't been on lately, but the programs with Caitlyn Jenner, I think, have been very educational for her and for other people as well. So we have a lot of outlets now. We have a lot more people taking a chance by talking about transgender issues and people and transgender families, and helping us become the new normal as well, which I know it's going to take some time, but I think most people accept it. Most people want to know, want to learn, and understand what it really is about, so that they know how we should be treated, which is basically just treat me like anybody else. So I'm a transgender man, and I'm finally feeling comfortable in my skin, and I'm really, really excited that in today's day it's a little bit more accepted, but then there's also times where it's not. So I just want us all to be educated as much as possible and understand each other. And so if you could think of any topics that y'all want me to talk about, I think that might be a good way to go. Would be to, see what you guys want to know, what you guys have trouble understanding, or accepting, or what concerns you may have. So feel free to just drop me a message somehow, whether you post it or send me a private message, and then we'll take it from there to see how to move my group forward with more information for you. Thanks.